Hi guys, welcome to my mirror. For reasons that you'll probably have guessed from the title, but also may not have guessed. But for starters, happy Pride. Rainbow. If you don't know, I am bisexual. Something that's weird to say on camera because I only just came out to my family. So a bunch of people that might be watching this may not have heard. But to some of my friends that have known me for years and years, will think that that's just nothing because I told them when I was like 16. I didn't really tell them, they sort of like just knew. I never really said anything to a bunch of my friends. We just all accepted the fact that that was that, really. So it's a bit weird to think that 7 years later I'm only just telling my parents and people close to me. So that feels odd, but I feel like I need to have pride about it. As it's pride at the moment. I also wanted to take pride in other things, not just sexuality, but disability, physical appearance, hence body positivity. I have not been the most positive person about my body in my entire life. I used to be the skinniest girl. I was always that. I was always the skinniest person, which was also really annoying because everybody would be like, oh, you need to eat more. Oh, you're so thin. Oh, you're like a stick. I can barely, can feel my arms and there's nothing there when I hug you. And I'm like, well, good times for you. I eat loads. I just have a really high metabolism. So I would eat loads and eat rubbish and stuff and I'd still stay really thin, which a lot of people are very jealous about. But I was very annoyed because I wanted to be curvy. I was just a straight stick thin person when I was a teenager. No boobs, no hips, nothing. Sorry, I got interrupted and had to pause that. Where was I? Yes, I was always very skinny, wanted to have curves, had no boobs, had no hips. I want my bones stick out here. And I get this bit. And they still stick out. My ribcage is twisted, which is why this bone sticks out further. But nobody told me that for years. I just thought it was just sticking out. It's just this side comes out further. Don't know if you can see in that light. But it's very much like twisty. And I always hated that. And I feel like I'm very close. I feel like I need to take a step back. But I also have a scar that runs all the way up. Goes all the way from my sort of non-existent belly button all the way up here. And everybody's like, oh, where did that come from? Oh, did you have some core surgery? And I'm like, no, I was born with it. I was born very special. The doctors were very concerned. They think it's probably my skin in together last minute, which is very helpful because I was born a week late, I think. So if I was born on time, my organs would probably be outside my body. So that's something I should take pride in, really, that my body went, oh, wait. But it's very annoying just having this. I also have recently put on some weight, which seems like nothing to a bunch of people, but to me, who's always been the skinniest person, having put on this little bit of weight, it kind of makes me look pregnant when I breathe out. And these bits at my side, and I've got some stretch marks on my sides and on my thighs and stuff. And I've never had stretch marks before, so this really threw me. And I was like, I don't really know what this is. I was like, am I dying? What is this? Because nobody tells you. Nobody goes, oh yeah, you might develop stretch marks. I just thought that they were for pregnant people or whatever. Who knew? Who knew? So I'm trying to take pride in all of this, and I'm trying to be positive and loving my body because it puts up with a lot of crap. I sat funny on my ankle and now I'm wearing my ankle brace all day because it's really painful. I was in splints for weeks and weeks because I did simple things like straightening my knee out and having issues with that for weeks and weeks, and it's still in pain, but I've got my brace off, so I'm really happy about that. My thighs are also chunky and I have a big bum. Don't like that. But, you know, you just got to deal with what you got, really. And so I like to think about the positives and what I like. So, like, I like my eyes. My eyes are quite blue and quite pretty. So I always wear eye makeup and nothing else, because I just like my eyes. I also have good skin, apparently, because I don't really get spots very often, which is a plus. Nice to have good skin. I remember people being like, oh yeah, when you become a teenager, you're going to get so many spots. And I was like, oh no. And then I got like 2 at a time, maybe. And everybody was very jealous. So I also have perfect teeth. My dentist was very proud of me. She was like, you have perfect teeth, which is really good considering all your different other things. So at least you got that going for you. So positive things. But I could literally think of those 3 things. I feel like I need to challenge people to think of more than 3 things. And let me know. Because I feel like it's important to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and go, whoa. And like, I feel like we've been taught that you're not supposed to think of yourself as beautiful because that's selfish and vain and stuff. But it's only vain if you go on about it loads. And it's only vain if you, like, that's all you care about, and every mirror you go past, you're like, oh, I'm so beautiful. Oh, the world wishes they were me. Oh, look at me. Aren't I fabulous? But if you're just going, oh, look at me, I actually feel good about this today, A+ for you. Strut around and be like, hey guys, I look really good today. Please appreciate this. So that, give yourself an ego boost, really. Just go for it. Like, I do that. I'm like, hi friends. So I look good today, so you're going to have to appreciate the selfie that I've just sent you, because I need someone to see. Because most of the time, I look good on days that I don't go out to see people, which is a real disappointment. Sorry about this lighting. Backlighting is a real hard thing, so I keep trying to get my camera to focus on my face. By camera, I mean phone, with my delightful stitch drawing that I did. But yeah, that's completely beside the point. Love yourself. Whatever your appearance, whatever your gender, however much you weigh, however much you, like, whatever you look like, whether you're covered in scars and spots and stuff, whether you have loads of hair that's crazy and everywhere, whether you have no hair, whether you have something in between, whether you're looking, whether you look like the perfect, flawless person but you don't feel like it. Love yourself. Like, just appreciate what you've got, what you've been given. And just, oh, it is so warm today. Literally, it is so humid. So, even if it's warm, even if you have scars and stretch marks and stuff, wear shorts. Go for it. If you're too hot, wear the shorts. As long as you feel healthy, feel good about your body. If you're feeling like, whoa, I think I need to do something about this, do something about it. If it's within your strength and capacity to easily fix something, sometimes it may be a bit hard. If your doctor's saying, hey, you need to fix this, do it, unless they're just being a dick. Because, you know, some doctors are. I've seen many. Some of them are dicks. Some of them say you don't have things when you do. So, do it. Love yourself. Even when your hips stick out at the top of your leggings and they're like flab over the side. Love it. Do it. I'm going to put the camera in front of my face now. Bye.